it's really great to finally have the guy behind the infamous Sell the Trend dropshipping platform. I mean, how cool is that? So you guys are really big. You're well known. I know a lot of people that are dropshipping with you guys happily and successfully. You have really easy to use platform going, and lots of really cool built-in tools and even more. So it would be awesome if you could share a little bit more detail on all that stuff and just let us know how it all works. And
Sure.
That would be awesome.
Sure, awesome. Yeah, well, right off the bat, I really, wanted to thank you, Veronica, for even just taking the time to talk to us. It's really cool to kind of hear, people kind of mention us and recognizing some of the cool stuff that we are building with Sell the Trend. So you've noticed, a lot of the tools that we're already offering our dropshipping customers. And just kind of to give background on some of the people that might not be familiar with Sell the Trend. Sell the Trend is like an all-in-one dropshipping app. I know that, that term gets, thrown around a lot. Every tool out there is an all-in-one, dropshipping app or all-in-one tool. But at Sell the Trend, we really do pride ourselves on actually fulfilling that promise to our customers. So, when you do come to Sell the Trend, when you do join Sell the Trend, you really can run your entire dropshipping business with Sell the Trend. So that basically starts with being able to create a complete dropshipping store in literally 5 minutes, right? With a few clicks, you can have an actual dropshipping store where you can start making sales. And along with that, obviously winning products, right? That's kind of what we've always been known for, is providing products that are actually products that will make sales, as opposed to just, some random product that maybe you saw on TikTok, or, actual vetted products that will make you sales. And then along with that, obviously the complete automation, right? We have suppliers on the platform, so you can really automate your entire business just by using Sell the Trend. And we keep adding new features. Recently, we just added our AI brand builder that allows you to create amazing, engaging content for your dropshipping store directly from the platform without having to go out there and leave and use some other tools. So that's kind of in a nutshell what we're doing at Sell the Trend.
Yeah, I mean, it's really cool. I hear it's really easy to use. You guys, I know that you've been known for a long time already to, come out with some of the hottest trending products. I mean, that goes right with the name, right? Sell the Trend. But I'm always hearing tons of goodies about the rest of the stuff. So like how you have a video creation tool right within the platform. So you could kind of just pick your supplier, pick your product, in a few clicks, it makes you your whole promo video that you can use for your advertising. I think that that's really cool. I haven't really seen that anywhere else. So, I mean, that's definitely a time saver.
Yeah, people do love that feature. Like, we're always surprised by some of the features that we do add. Sorry to interrupt. Always surprised by some features that we add. Sometimes you can do all your best research. You can kind of look and see what's happening in the marketplace and provide features that dropshippers really want. But sometimes you get surprised by some of the features where you think it's like, okay, well, I don't know how many people are going to use that. We want to deliver it, we want to provide it, but how many people are going to really use that feature? And the video creator actually is a very popular feature on Sell the Trend. So I'm glad you noticed that as well.
Oh, you're welcome. Yeah. And also the influencer gauger, right? So you guys have influence and engaging tool right within, so that you can find like the hottest influencers on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and stuff like that. And it kind of shows you about, how well those people fit your niche and your product and what you want to sell. So, I mean, that's extremely useful for influencer marketing. I mean, that's a really great tool. And a lot of people are actually, charging a lot of money just on its own for something like that. You guys have that built in. So, I mean, that's really great part of the deal. I'm loving on that one.
For sure. Yeah, for sure.
And, yeah, so like product wise, besides just showing trending products, you guys have like a lot of data right within, right? So you could kind of see where are those products trending, how many people are selling those products, what location in the world. I mean, it's really a very like informative platform. It's not just kind of like an all-in-one dropshipping store platform with the supplier. I mean, it's much more than that, right? I mean, you guys really have it
100%.
Getting built. It's a whole little community of tools built within one.
100%. And that's why, like, we know that one of the most important parts of being successful in dropshipping is finding products that people actually will connect with and want to buy from you, right? That's why, for Sell the Trend, the journey was not from, we have an e-commerce platform and then we try to find some products just so you can kind of add them to your store. we really started from the strength of the winning products, right? We really started from that strength where, you can find the products first and then build your store around it, whether you want to build a niche store or you want to build a one product store. That really is where, the cornerstone of, what Seller Trend offers, that is different from a lot of other applications. While other applications might just kind of, you'd have to install add-ons and, other apps to kind of give you that those trending products. With Seller Trend, it all comes included.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you don't have to really go anywhere else. And it's all integrated.
Out of my own experience, I know that a lot of places that you go and you buy dropshipping stores and stuff like that are not really doing product research for you. You kind of just pick a niche and they kind of just throw whatever products they want on there, or you're left there to pick your own. And I also know, and even my own mistake from when I started it, and I always tell people all the time, it's not about what you like, it's about what people want. So like, I mean, like to some point, I mean, yes, you can sell stuff that you like too, along with the winning products, but you really do have to have those winning products that people want. And the more
100%.
research, the better. I've tested
them
both.
Think of it this way. Think of it this way. Like, even if you go to like a Walmart, for example, and you're thinking Walmart, they're basically supplying you with stuff that they think you're gonna enjoy, because that's when they do their deals with their suppliers. They think that these products will be popular, but then it's all about the people. Are they buying it? Are they actually gonna buy that pie or whatever Walmart is selling, that shirt? Are they gonna buy that shirt? And if they're not, they're either not going to go back to that supplier, or they're not going to stock that entire line. So at the end of the day, really, it does come back to the consumer, right? What exactly are they coming to your business to buy? And you have to provide them that thing, because if you don't provide them that thing, they're not going to buy from you. So it's very important to have a mix, right? You don't want to be selling things that you're not into. That's why we tell everybody in our dropshipping courses, we tell everybody, like, find something that you're passionate about. Don't just try to willy-nilly sell whatever is the next craze. Create a niche store, find something that you're passionate about. And we have millions of, winning products in different niches. So you don't have to kind of be, pigeonholed into the popular niches, right? You can find a niche that you love, and we will have those products for you, so that you can have that perfect combination.
Yeah, I agree with you on that 100%. And it makes the actual content creation, when it's like a niche that you really love and you're into and you have an interest in. A lot of people even go with like their occupations and stuff like that. Like you're a pet groomer, you have a pet store, you're knowledgeable about it. You have a lot of information in your brain already about that. So it's easy for you to blog. It's easy for you to make posts, give accurate information. You know what's interesting within that niche. And then if you're with somebody like you guys, you know what products are hot in that niche. And so you kind of, I definitely always agree on that one. When people ask me, they ask me like, oh, what niche is the best niche or something like that. And often I give the answer that the best niche is something that you really love and you enjoy and that you want to work on long term. It's not 100%. A short term thing. I mean, for me anyway, dropshipping store is not something you want to switch every week or every month. You want to have one, you want to work it up, you want to work the SEO. I mean, you want to have a long-term project there, and it just makes sense that it's something that you enjoy doing. Like a basketball player, maybe he's not interested in selling bathing suits, So yeah,
you got to think of it this way. You got to think of that. You do got to do something that you are really interested in, because sometimes things will get hard. And in any business, you are going to face some of those challenges. You are going to face a situation where you've been working the SEO, you've been working your ads, you've been, picking the best products. It's just not working. You're just not getting those sales. And if you're not really passionate about that niche or just the work, you will quit, right? The odds of you quitting is a lot higher if you feel like, well, I'm not really interested in this and it's getting hard, let me get out of here. Compared to if you love that thing, you love pets, let's say, or you love baby clothes, or you love fashion, or any of these niches that are popular, or your own, separate niche, maybe skiing or skateboarding or whatever. If you're not really passionate about that, when times get tough, the tough will get going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so you want to definitely be on that side. Yeah.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you. That's definitely a true fact. You mentioned something about your courses. You want to tell us a little bit about like the courses that you guys have going on?
Sure. So with Seller Trend, you get two really long and extensive courses. We get a full dropshipping course. So, whether you're dropshipping on Shopify or you're dropshipping using the Seller Trend platform directly, we have courses for those that that are really bread and butter, how to build a proper dropshipping store, what to do, what are the initial marketing steps that you have to do, even running, ads. And these courses, they come free with Sell the Trend, as well as we have a complete marketing course. It's another, I think, 3 hours or 2.5 hours, something like that, like a full marketing course that will give you, again, people start dropshipping. They think, well, I'm just going to find a product. I'm going to put it on my website and I'm going to run one ad to it. And I'm going to be a millionaire next week. Right?
Yeah,
it doesn't really work that way, unfortunately. Everybody would, I'd love to do that. I'd love to just, do the minimum effort and achieve great success, but it doesn't really work that way. So, so our marketing course, it kind of tells you all the other things that you have to do in order to increase your chances. You have to run email marketing, you have to run organic, you have to also run social media, not just paid media, but also organic social media. You have to create maybe some UGC content on TikTok, like all of these things that will increase your chances of success. Because think of it this way: one sale from this social media, one sale from this other social media outlet, one sale from this other stream, and now maybe you have 5 sales a day, 10 sales a day. I mean, that's enough to satisfy. That's enough to quit your job. You know what I'm saying? So it's important to, so we have that course as well, the marketing course, and then we have some other paid courses if you're interested in. But we give you basically, we like to say that we give you the real tools and the real kind of beginning cornerstone education to succeed in dropshipping.
Yeah, and I hope that most people actually, read through and take the courses and take what's given to them. Because I also see a lot of people, they do it and then they don't want to, spend the time to learn it. And it's like you have to read, you have to learn. I mean, yeah, it's a good business. Me, myself, I read at least one dropshipping article a day, every single day. Yeah. I mean, you have to do it. You have to just continue learning. You can always learn something new, or at least remind yourself of something while you're doing it.
100%.
Yeah, and your guys' Facebook group is. Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. No, you talk about Facebook. Anytime you mention anything, anytime you want to mention anything about Sell the Trend, I'm listening. Facebook group, our Discord channel, our server, just go nuts.
Okay, yeah, awesome. So your guys' Facebook group is really awesome too. Saeed is great. He does website reviews to kind of help people out, even people that are not in Sell the Trend. Sure. And I know doing reviews is a hard one because a lot of people get mad when you review their website. I actually kind of stopped doing it myself because it's like you're doing them a favor and they kind of get mad and then you're like, oh my God. But I actually had the pleasure of having one of my websites reviewed by Saeed, and he actually said it was like one of the best homepages he ever saw. So that was pretty awesome. And I think that that's like also a really great feature that you guys have going. I mean, not a feature, but a thing that you do for people. So like,
sure, yeah, we have like weekly sessions. Yeah, like
exactly.
Just speaking of Facebook, we have weekly sessions where we do that.
Yeah, and they have a support group where they can go, they can ask their questions. They know the people, I'm a big Facebook girl, right? I'm all about Facebook groups. I have, I don't know, 54 or 55 of them with like 700,000 people in them. And I kind of just, take it like as a full-time thing. And I enjoy doing it. And I really think that like having a sense of community like that on social media is really great. Discord, you guys also have a Discord community. I haven't jumped too far into Discord, but welcome to tell us all about that also if you like.
Yeah, sure. Like, so just going back to your Facebook thing. So we do a live chat, every week where we take, a popular dropshipping topic, let's say, dropshipping for, SEO for dropshipping, or how to increase your average order value. Any of these important, really, like, again, bread and butter stuff that you have to do in order to succeed in dropshipping. And we do kind of like an entire live chat session about it. But also we do, like you said, store reviews, right? So if you have a store that you want us to kind of take a look at from an expert perspective, and it's important to be honest with yourself. Like, I know what you said, some people get upset when, you talk about their store and you say, hey, your landing page is crap. It's, not going to convert. Your color scheme is really jarring, or whatever, just simple kind of like common sense stuff. Sometimes people get upset, but you have to be honest with yourself. That's the only way for growth, right? If you can't really look at yourself in the mirror and say, hey, I can do better, or when somebody suggests something to you, say, hey, let me actually look at this and see, do I agree with them? Do I not agree with them? Unless you're honest with yourself, it's just not, you're never going to improve, right? So we do that, and we also have our Discord server, which is, again, it's really cool because with Discord, it's more of a chatting application, so you're able to get a dialogue going, and growing communities is definitely one of the cornerstones of not just any business, but really any kind of endeavor. You need to be part of a strong community because everybody needs support, right? You need that support from other people who are going through the exact same journey as you are. So it's important. And to be honest with you, Veronica, I didn't know you had 50 Facebook groups.
A little bit more,
I knew you had a lot, but that's a lot of Facebook groups. I don't know how you can I don't know how you can manage all of that.
Automation.
Automation, yes. Well, you're speaking to the right person here. I love automation, obviously.
Yeah, as much as possible. But yeah, in general, Facebook groups, social media, and all that stuff is also great. Like organic marketing tools, I guess you can call them. They are.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they're marketing tools, but honestly, like think of it this way: like the way we look at our customers is we look at this as like a long-term relationship, long-term journey. We're not looking to have somebody come in, subscribe for a couple of months and get out of here. We want people who are there for the long haul with us because we're there for the long haul, right? So we want to, offer as much free content as possible, as much free support as possible. That's why we do these different live chats, and we have our groups to provide people with support, because everybody comes from a situation where you were having a hard time starting a business, or even going to your first day at work. Everybody needs that support, because at the end of the day, we're all one, so to speak, right? We're all the same kind of people trying to get the exact same result, right? So there's no reason to think of separation.
Yes, and that's what the community is, like I actually just made a post about this like yesterday or the day before, like literally just talking about the dropshipping industry, right? Like it's so easy to say like dropshipping industry. It seems like you're talking about like a factory, like, community or something like that. Like there's like a whole community behind like all these stores. Like we're the people behind like these brands and these stores. It's not just a bunch of like e-commerce stores selling products. It's a bunch of people behind those who are on the hustle, learning every day,
100%.
like trying a bunch of stuff. I mean, it's us. We are the dropshipping community, and we're scattered like all over these like, places, these like Discord, Facebook, LinkedIn communities. And it's really cool. And, it's really cool to even be able to get on a video call with you right now and say, hey, tell us all about Sell the Trend, and kind of just be able to share it with like this big community of people who are all interested in the same topic. And I really appreciate that, you did the call today, and I think that people are going to really love it and get some valuable info here, and hopefully have lots of good stuff to say about you guys, after they start using you.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's awesome. Obviously awesome to talk to you, and to talk to your 50 plus Facebook groups. Again, that number is still built, because I know how hard it is just to manage one group, and for you to manage that many. But yeah, it's obviously I love talking about Sell the Trend, because we believe in the platform. I believe in the platform. So anytime we have a chance to kind of tell people about it, because I find that a lot of times people are. They think that they need like a million tools to get things done. You need this thing, you need this thing, and it's really like I keep going back to that. It's the bread and butter. Corporations were built on by one person, based on just systemic working hard, doing the basic things. Don't try to find this like one quick silver bullet that is gonna make all the difference. It's really about, like I said, you go there, you open your store, you find quality products, you answer your customers, you do good customer support, you do your organic outreach, you do the bread and butter stuff that you can learn about on Sell the Trend, and you will get results, right? And then you can just keep building on that.
Yeah, and stuff like this, I also believe really helps people because there is such large amount of options for people to start drop shipping. I talk to people who like literally have been researching how to start drop shipping, and this is like all the time, right? For like over a year. So like they can't make a decision over a year on like, who to go with.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'm just like, I'll just like, and honestly, it makes it a lot easier when you see the person behind it, right? Like, I mean, it's easy to say like Sell the Trend, but like, guys, look, this is the owner of Sell the Trend. Look at him. He's a regular person who made like this really cool platform. Now you get to see him. I mean, it's just a little bit more personable, and it's really great when you get to have like the firsthand somebody explaining to you the way the platform works and what's
100%.
included in it, and it's not just some writing and then you could think like, oh, this is all bullshit, or whatever.
Or you think it's just like some like heartless corporation that is just trying to make a quick buck, right? I mean, that's the problem with when you don't have that that community. When you see apps where it just feels like who's running this, who's behind this? Do I trust the person behind this? I mean, am I gonna go in there and I'm gonna be disappointed once I sign up? It's important to have, like I said, all the tools there to support people, all the social media interactions that are going to allow people to investigate, right? Everybody wants to, like you said, spending a year, maybe it's a bit too long to kind of be thinking about something without, taking that dive. But yes, you do need a little time. Sometimes it's good to kind of jump in with both feet. I definitely recommend starting. Like for anybody out there that maybe, just, like watching this and just kind of thinking like, shouldn't I start? You don't have to start big. You don't have to start and spend, $2,000, build a website.
It's a very low cost business model to begin with, drop shipping. Sometimes 100%. I really wonder, I do talk to people who also they're scared and stuff like that, but it's just a very small risk. I mean, even if you didn't make $1 million right away, I feel like everybody has to believe in themselves and know that with the right techniques and enough consistency with learning and doing, that you will be able to exceed your
100%.
cost of drop shipping.
100%.
We talked about a lot of really good stuff here. There's one thing that I think we didn't talk about, and that's which suppliers you guys are using. I know that you do have automation within the platform for AliExpress, CJ, and you could tell us all about it, what you guys got going on there.
So we have partnerships with AliExpress and CJ Dropshipping, and sometimes we get asked like, hey, can you add this, supplier, or you have suppliers come to us and say, hey, can we be added to your platform? And the answer is, with these two suppliers, we really believe you're able to get basically everything that you need to start a dropshipping business. AliExpress has millions and millions of products, so the options there are almost limitless. And then CJ Dropshipping maybe doesn't have as many products, but they have faster shipping options, as well as some additional products. So those two suppliers, you should definitely be able to get everything. And then after that, once you graduate, let's say you graduate to want to create a brand, you can then maybe outreach to additional suppliers, or some of these, even CJ Dropshipping can allow, you can send them your products. They'll hold the inventory for you, so you can get better discounts. You can buy in bulk, so you can definitely scale up, even with the suppliers that we have, without having to go out to sometimes the knee-jerk reaction is, well, that supplier, that product is like $1 cheaper. Yeah, but what about this product? Do they have all this product? What if you find a great product on Sell the Trend? Are they going to even be able to have that product for you to sell because it's really popping in your niche, for example, right? So sometimes it's always, the grass is always greener, and we've kind of found out from just user feedback that those two suppliers, if you're starting a dropshipping business, way more than enough.
Yes, options. And I think also that there's a misconception about AliExpress, that people think that all of the items are for China. From China, and they're not. AliExpress has suppliers from all over the place. If you choose the right ones, you can actually, really break that down to where you want to go for your target location.
100%.
I actually have a dropshipping store with AliExpress also, and I have a Turkish supplier. It's not even a Chinese supplier. It's cotton, baby products and stuff like that. I mean, handmade. I mean, you can really find, it's not just, like what people would say, like plastic junk from China. You can really find great products. And with you guys, extremely trending products as well. So and
then we have, like, on Sell the Trend. I know some, a lot of our customers, they come in and they're like, well, I want fast shipping, right? So on Sell the Trend, we have something called local, like a local shipping area, right? So if you go to the local shipping area, you're gonna be able to see suppliers that will ship from local locations, right? So suppliers, even though they might be on AliExpress, they will ship from the USA, or they will ship from Germany, or they will ship from Italy, right? So you get, some of these suppliers will ship within 3 days. Some of the UK suppliers, some of the AliExpress UK suppliers. So you can, on Sell the Trend, you can quickly filter by, say, I want products that will ship from Italy, right? If you have a lot of Italian customers.
That's excellent. Yeah,
so
I mean, I made my dropshipping stores like a while ago, but I mean, that saves you a lot of time. I know, I mean, I spent like weeks on AliExpress, like using, you know, tools just to find the right suppliers, right? I mean,
Yeah.
and it's really, it's not as easy as you think. Like you just go pick a supplier and you pick the product and you put it on. No, you need to do like extensive research on this stuff. I mean, you need to see the shipping costs, you need to see the shipping
Mm-hmm.
times, you need to see the reviews, you need to make sure the reviews aren't fake and make sure that they're real.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a lot to it. It's not just go to AliExpress, pick a product. So, I mean, the fact that you guys have that, I didn't know that you guys have that built in. I mean, that's really great. And that's definitely a time saver.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys,
And you
I'm
can
sure
also
you have
see,
some really lucky
speaking of
customers.
quality. Yeah, well, there you go. But speaking also of quality, we also have a rating system that you can kind of see ratings for each supplier that tells you, you know, how fast they ship, any kind of, how fast they respond if you have a question for them, and speed of shipping. So you can quickly see and kind of quickly vet suppliers on AliExpress, stretch right from those ratings that we have right on the platform. So you don't even have to go to AliExpress, right? You can do everything from within Seller Trend. So you can kind of quickly say, hey, this person, even though they have the product, is not great. And then with our AI supplier finder feature, you can find a whole list of suppliers for each product. You just click on the AI supplier finder and it will pull up a whole bunch of different AliExpress suppliers. And you can quickly say, hey, this person has a good rating, this person doesn't have a good rating, this person has a good price and shipping speed and all that kind of stuff. So you can find the right supplier for the product on Seller Trend.
Amazing. Amazing. Wow. That was a lot of good stuff right within the video. Yeah, I mean, really great. I really think that we made some really great, valuable points here and really gave people the idea of all the goodies that they get within. Thank you so much for doing the video. And you know what? We can do it again one day when we
Absolutely.
have time. You know, you guys have whatever new stuff you have coming out, let me know and we'll share it. And
Awesome.
yeah, really great seeing you. Thank you.
Thank you, Veronica. Okay, ciao.
You're
Thank you.
welcome. Ciao.